Yo, what's up? It's David coming back again. Um, I already talked about converting, so enough of that, you know. And today, I just keep going over shit, cause that's how life is shit keeps going over, same old shit. So I guess I'm staying on the same old shit till something changes about it. But yeah, like I think I'm gonna talk about my whole NASA video, go a little more into depth about that, and why I'm crazy about space and everything. Cause under my religion, um, man, you and I, we evolve. It's a fact. Philosophy is not philosophy. It's the thought of yourself. So philosophy no longer exists because you know that's what you already thought. So it's what every other man's thought. And yeah, evolution, technology just keeps getting better. So in the future, technology, we do have all those cool rockets like I was talking about and everything, and we're exploring and all that shit. And we can do all kinds of crazy stuff, things that things that I've imagined so well, but you really can't even imagine. Like I'm sure I haven't fully imagined it yet, but it's not about imagining shit right now. It's about acting so we can get to that point. But we're at that point is what I'm talking about. And yeah, you can go back in time. Now, under my religion, I feel like everybody's dead. There is no heaven or hell. There's just when you're dead, you're dead. You're just dead. And when you're dead, you're in dead space, Like your conscience is just all black. There's no time. Time definitely doesn't exist. It's just black space, nothingness. But under under to under what I'm saying, you go back in time, so now that time would exist. So their heaven would always be earth, which is what you've been respecting all along and fighting for all along. So it wouldn't really be rebirth either because they never knew they were born, but they always acted as a person, that they were. You were always yourself. So, Abraham Lincoln or anybody you want to think of, so and so, at the point that, you bring time back from the past, he's born and Abraham Lincoln knows what Abraham Lincoln has to do. And his mark in history is always remembered as that. That's why he was known. And it really doesn't come down to Abraham Lincoln or, anybody because each person plays their part. Like, role figures don't really matter. A role figure is just a role figure. I mean, he was definitely a role figure. And whoever brought into mind, they're definitely someone worth mentioning, but, you know, not everybody gets mentioned, but everybody does matter. So, yeah, whoever it would be your great grandfather, you know, just within your own bloodline. So, all that matters, I guess is what I should say. Your own blood would always be your own blood that got you up to what you are today, you know, and got you where you're at, and got you to America, got you out of whatever, poverty you went through. So yeah, like we would be the future, and you'd go back to, you know, that day, and he'd be living in that day. So he'd always be living now because I made that day up, you know? Like I brought that day back, so he lives within his time. And that's what I want everybody to realize is like you should be living within your time. But we got the opportunity to see the past. We actually like get to sit back and see the faults of, you know, fallen men before us. Caesar, whoever you want to say, you know, anybody, just we actually do have like a history class, and I don't want to sound arrogant towards any civilization, cuz I really don't quite know what any civilization's done, but it's not really about them anymore, it's about mine. But like I just find it hard to find like back in, you know, a Roman era when Caesar was ruling or something, he was really looking at, you know, the empire that he overtook, like giving them a lesson on it. I don't think he was, you know, about his empire, teaching you, you know, what a Trojan does or whatever. I don't even know if that's right for Rome. Probably, yeah, it is. But, you know, whatever he was teaching you about, you know, his shit, he wasn't really looking at the thing before him. Well, you know, in America, we see like 80 billion things before us, you know, and it does make you think about, you know, which one are you and shit, and like tries to, you know, get you to follow one thing. So I guess that's what I'm trying to do today. Play into America. That's why it's a beautiful country, is because I got the freedom to say what I want to say and do what I want to do, you know, and like I said, I want to be the president, so don't think I'm trying to overthrow the government or some shit. Like, I like the government, and I just think that there needs to be changes in everything, not just the government, just a whole new change, which I feel under my religion we'll play our parts, you know. So we'll be doing something. I don't know about anybody else, but my religion will be part of that change. I don't know how big or how small, but even if it's, you know, the smallest change, at least it's something. At least you know you applied yourself, you did something, and yeah, shit like that. But that's just a little thing, a little deeper into that NASA thing, which I'm sure not a lot of people are, you know, grasping, but I think it would explain a whole lot if you actually take a second to think what I just said and imagine that. I think you'd learn a lot, you know, and see things in a different way. That you actually are that alien. You actually are, you know, that person. You actually are all that. Like, it's just continuous now. Everything actually did come into everything being continued. And so I guess that's my heaven for my religion. If you wanna, if you wanna put it that way, that's my heaven. Is you made time so the people, nobody ever died because we bring them back, you know. And that's my religion, I guess. That's my heaven. And hell's only what you make it. Pretty much, yeah. Hell don't exist. It's just what you make it. And yeah, that's like the overview of today, of yesterday, to bring tomorrow. Do something else. And me just talking, man, thinking and shit. So have a good day. Peace out. and I'm just gonna hit you up tomorrow.